Also known as Manifest from smartmusicbusiness.com and fanbaseuniversity.com. I want to talk to you today about how to get more Spotify plays, how to get more Spotify listeners and subscribers to your channel. We're going to talk about some things that you can do organically and some things that you can do with paid. And the first thing I want to say is, look, you got to have it uploaded. The music has got to be great. And then the first thing we do as artists is we go on tour. We play shows. Okay, if you're not playing regularly, I suggest you do that. I don't care if it's open mics. I don't care if it's buying onto a tour. I don't care if it's you booking the shows yourself. That is one of the number one ways a label even say, like, look, you got to get on tour. You got to start playing shows. I know not everybody plays shows, so I'll talk about some other things here that I have for you that I think you can do to promote your Spotify channel. But that's one of the most organic things. You're playing the show. You're hanging out. Hey, guys, make sure you listen to us on Spotify. Subscribe to our channel. You're rubbing shoulders with people. That's the number one thing. It's the easiest way to make money as an artist, okay? So make no excuses and start playing live shows. Number two is radio. And I know radio is expensive, but if you get on the radio, that is going to blow up your Spotify channel if you start charting on like top 40 or whatnot, which can be expensive. But if you start getting on the radio, whether it's your local radio or whatnot, or paying a radio promoter to get your music on the radio, your Spotify is going to go up huge. Those are some traditional ways. Let's talk about some non-traditional ways now. Social media. Okay, if you post the link on Facebook, you can obviously, your Spotify link to your song or album, you can obviously boost that post and target fans that are similar, or that like your similar genre. So I get compared to Linkin Park a lot. Maybe you get compared to Eminem or whatnot, or maybe Mac Miller or Kanye West or Ed Sheeran. I don't know what you sound like, but you could boost that link to his followers. I prefer to go even one deeper than that and run an actual ad and Facebook ad using Ads Manager, which I'm going to talk about at the end of this course, which is super powerful, okay? And then, of course, making sure you got your Spotify link embedded everywhere. Okay, you got to have that thing embedded everywhere. You got to be promoting it constantly. And then one of the other things is to have a release schedule. Like if I'm releasing a song on Spotify, you better believe I'm posting that thing to SoundCloud, to YouTube. Like I'm posting it, promoting it everywhere, and I'm showing up on my YouTube constantly, and I'm building that relationship on social media, and I'm watching everything start to go up. And then, of course, something super simple, but this is the thing. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. Build an email list. All right, start getting your friends and family on there and even telling all your friends and family about it. But don't spam them. Share the story. Share you're so excited about this new song. We worked on it so hard. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. Okay, and ask for some feedback. So there's a bunch of tips to get your Spotify plays up. Remember, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So put in the work. Get out there. Don't spam a whole bunch of pages. That does not work. All right, watch this video because I think it's really going to inspire you. Cheers. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this Spotify Profits course. I am so excited that streaming has finally won. I've been watching it for years, and I've been even saying it in my courses. I've watched the streaming numbers go up, and I've watched the iTunes sales slowly trickle down, and that's because streaming has won the battle. In 2017 alone, I made $42,000 just from streaming income. And it just blows my mind because I saw it happening. You know, people just don't want to buy music as much as they do just want to stream it. And that's good news for you and me. Why? Look, check it out this way. If someone buys your CD and they give you $5 for it, they give you $10 for it, they own that CD, they can copy it to their computer, and they paid you once for it. But when they stream your song dozens of times, hundreds of times, you get paid for every single one of those streams for the next 10, 15, 20 years. But if they just own it, then that's just one time you're getting paid for. But with streaming, we get paid over and over. So that's the one switch I want you to make there. And the second thing is that it's a lot easier to get someone to listen to your music and just stream it than it is to get them to buy it and actually, exchange money. They already are, exchanging money with Spotify if they've got the premium, the $10, or maybe they've got the freemium model where they're not even paying, but yet it's so much easier to get it out there. The trick is, where this course comes in, is I'm going to help you to market it, help you to get your music out there and grow your Spotify listeners. Because I don't know about you, but I get frustrated, that I didn't just invest all this money in my music and all my time and my effort and put my heart and soul into this stuff to not have it get heard, right? Like, you want your music to get heard. Well, I put it this way, is that whatever you focus on, whatever you put your effort into, you're going to see that thing grow. I think it was Ford, the guy from Ford, Henry Ford, who said, I put all my eggs into that one basket and I watched that basket grow. Well, I want to encourage you to put all your eggs into the Spotify basket and watch it grow. Whatever you focus on, whatever you put your effort, your energy into, and looking at the numbers, you're going to see it grow. So, in this course, if you don't even have Spotify listeners yet, our first goal is going to get you to your first 100 monthly listeners, and then to your next 1,000, and then 5,000, and 10,000, and keep growing this thing, because you can do it. In this course in Spotify Profits, there's so much awesome training in here. I'm going to show you how to find your super fans using the Spotify Insights. I'm going to show you how to promote your songs and your videos and your playlists, because the playlists are super important. How to verify your Spotify channel, and how to grow your Spotify listeners using social media. Okay, there's so many tools that we can use to grow our Spotify channel and then to continue to get paid over and over again. Okay, there's never been a better time to grow your Spotify. And I've got really, really, really great news, because I've just learned, and this is a bonus that you're going to get when you sign up today, how to grow your Spotify using paid advertising. And then bonus number 2, how to sell merchandise through Spotify, and also how to promote your concerts to Spotify listeners. So if you're playing in a certain spot like California, or you're playing in Texas or somewhere in Canada, how to market your shows via Spotify. Those are some bonus courses I wanted to throw in today. And then finally, I want to give you one more bonus, which is my Swiss dollars training. Okay, I call it Sales While I Sleep Soundly. Okay, how to make money while you're sleeping. That's the coolest thing about this, is that, like, I can log into my Spotify channel right now and I can see how many listeners I've actually got playing while I'm recording this video. I can go into my insights and I can see, oh shoot, I've got this many people listening right now. And so I'm literally making, money while I'm sleeping. And this is the thing I want to really drive home, is that, when you put your time in, say you work at a 9-to-5 job, you clock in, you get paid, you clock out, and you're not paid when you get home. After that 5 till 9 the next morning, you're not getting paid. But with music, you're making money 24/7 if you've got it monetized right, and if you do some of the things that I teach you in my training courses, so that you're just making 24/7. And you know what that gives you? It gives you freedom. Freedom to pursue your dreams and eventually quit your job. Some of you know my story. I've been doing music now for over 15 years. Before that, I had an IT job that I worked at for about 5 to 7 years. And I never thought in a million years I could quit my job and have music actually pay the bills. And actually even be out of debt because of music. I was sitting down with a friend and we're having some, I think, Chinese food in Hollywood, and we're doing some songwriting. He was like, Chris, man, music paid for this meal. Music bought me these shoes. Music allows me to live here and have this lifestyle. And, that doesn't happen overnight. But the fact that if you stick with it and you focus on, you put all your eggs into this basket and watch it grow and watch it grow and watch it grow, well, then you're going to have this thing called freedom. You're going to have this thing called Swiss dollars, which stands for sales or streams while I sleep soundly. Okay, and so one other thing I want to tell you about when you enroll today, okay, I want to give you one more bonus, because I think it's really important. And there's one other thing that you need to build, not only your Spotify listeners, but you need to build your email list. So I want to throw in one more bonus course today, which is just worth the entire cost of this enrollment, which is my music email marketing secrets training, okay? How to grow your email list so that you can continue to tell your subscribers, not only on Spotify, but you can email them when you've got new songs, when you've got a Kickstarter, when you're going on tour. Building an email list is so important as well, and so I want to help you with that. So you're also going to get my email marketing secrets training on how to build an email list. Email is so powerful as well, so you're going to get that as a free bonus when you enroll in Spotify Profits. And so I just want to encourage you, enroll today. Get these bonuses, because it's for a limited time only. Okay, I'm not always going to have these bonuses. They're gonna be gone, but this is a special launch of it. So I want to encourage you. I want to inspire you. Keep creating, keep marketing, and don't give up. I want to say one last thing too. Maybe you've got a song out. Maybe you've got an EP. Maybe you've got an album, and it's only your first song, or it's only your first EP, or it's your first album. A lot of artists quit right after that first song. They don't make it to the second song. Or they get that first EP, but they don't make it to the second EP. Or they got the one album, but they don't make it to the second album. They quit in between because it's that messy middle. And I get it. It's frustrating. You didn't get the response you wanted right away. You're frustrated. It's just like, man, like, I want people to hear it. Well, that's where it comes in. We got to learn how to market this stuff, right? But this is the thing. If you can push and you can market and you can market the crap out of this first song or first EP or whatever, or if you have your album, let's market it. Let's build your fan base. Let's make it a goal. I've got to hit at least 1,000 Spotify listeners or 5,000 or whatever your goal is, okay? And you want to set a goal so that when you release your next song or your next album, all those people will know about it. You can tell all those people. But this is the problem. So many artists quit before they even make it to the next one and the next one. Like, I've released now 9 albums and like it just gets stacked and stacked, and you build those relationships, you build those connections, you build that fan base, and you keep releasing music. You know, if I was to coach with you, what is the game now? It's not even an albums game now, it's a singles game, you know, and Spotify is perfect for that because people always want new music. How often would I release a single? Right now I'm releasing one a month, but I'm making sure I'm marketing it though, right? Because you know, you don't want to just put music out if you're not marketing, because you're just putting it out to those same 5 people. Well, this program, Spotify Profits, is going to help you to grow that thing, man, because we want to grow it so that more people are listening to your music. So I hope you hear my heart. I hope you'll take action. Put all your eggs into that basket. Let's grow your Spotify listeners. Let's grow your email list.